My dear friends in Christ, a great Catholic writer of this century wrote, "Joy is deep in the heart, the spirit, the center of the self. The way to joy is sanctity, loving God with your whole heart and loving neighbor as yourself." Everyone wants pleasure. More deeply, everyone wants happiness. Most deeply, everyone wants joy. In the readings for this 14th Sunday in Ordinary Time, the word of the day is joy. In the first reading, God, speaking to the prophet Zechariah, encourages the people of Israel that they will be filled with joy. After decades of exile and destruction, the people will shout for joy. In the Gospel, St. Matthew portrays Jesus in a state of pure joy when Jesus praises his Father, "I give praise to you, Father, Lord of heaven and earth." The joy described in our readings is the joy that all of us ought to possess, especially now. In a time when there is so much bad news, we cannot let such negativity rob us of our joy. It is faith over fear. So how do we allow ourselves to be filled with joy? Pope Francis gives an answer to this question. The joy of the gospel fills the hearts and lives of all who encounter Jesus. Those who accept his offer of salvation are set free from sin, sorrow, inner emptiness, and loneliness. With Christ, joy is constantly born anew. We need to be willing to take a risk on faith rather than fueling fear. Jesus does not disappoint those who take this risk. Whenever we take a step toward Jesus, we come to realize that he is already there, waiting for us with open arms. In the gospel, Jesus invites us to take that step and come to him. "Come to me, all you labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest." If we allow ourselves to go to Jesus, he will take the brunt of our fears and anxieties. He will put them to rest and allow us to be filled with joy once again. Remember, being a Christian is not the result of an ethical choice or a lofty idea, but an encounter with Jesus. Thanks solely to this encounter or renewed encounter with God's love, which blossoms into an enriching friendship, we are liberated from our narrowness and self-absorption. We become fully human when we become more than human. When we let God bring us beyond ourselves in order to attain the fullest truth of our being. Here, we find the source and inspiration of all our efforts at evangelization. For if we have received the love which restores meaning to our lives, how can we fail to share that love with others? God bless you.